know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. Oh yeah. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hands up high, heels on beat. Praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace. A little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for. So I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey, y'all, we got 2 more minutes. I'm going to address everybody who's here. Hey, let me go ahead and give my greetings. Okay, this is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy Kinseyada, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie, and every darn body under the sound of my voice. You know it's the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody get a dance, blacks, get smooch, get your drinks, be comfortable, kick your shoes off. We're going to do the things of the things. And while I do believe that our guest is here, the one and only, honey, give me one more time and then we'll bring him on and we're going to get started, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, all right? Here we go. Let's go.
What they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist Shining Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my sweat. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. Oh yeah. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hands up high, heels on beat, praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace, a little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for, so I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
What's going on, King? How are you?
I am good. How are you doing?
I heard the babies in the back. I am doing great. Y'all, just in case y'all don't know, this is the official King Jives. I told y'all, I believe he is the church sector news, okay? I always, because you know what? He actually researches his information. He just don't go out there and just throw stuff out. Or he will tell you, this was sent to me, okay? So, yes, I always, go over there and support him and everything. So I'm glad to have him here tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, love. Tell the people a little bit more about yourself before we get started, just in case they don't know who you are.
Well, first of all, excuse me. I'm trying to put my babies up, so I
Okay.
can at least.
You need a couple more minutes?
No. You're good.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them settled so I can talk to you. But I am King Jives from the King Jives. I'm Demario. First of all, that's my name. I'm Demario Jives from the King Jives show. I have been doing church vlogging for many years. I started this journey a long time ago. Yeah, trust me, I have my facts, proofs, and receipts on everything. I wish I can get into a lot of things because I can get into the things of the things, but trust me when I tell you, in everything, and I do mean everything, I keep my facts, proofs, and receipts. I don't care what it is.
Come
I don't
on.
care what they say. I don't care what's out there. I don't care whether they say I'm wrong, baby. I keep my facts, my proof, and my receipts on everything. Because,
Yes.
baby, I don't care. You're not gonna have me wrong out here. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Praise God. Amen.
Now, okay. Y'all heard his fur babies back there. I'm gonna let him tell a little bit more a little later about his business and everything. Let's just make sure we don't have no feedback. Okay, yeah. So, and welcome everybody, those of you all who are in the chat and those that will be listening to this a little later. So, I'm just giving him a little more time to put his babies up, y'all, and everything, so we can get into the things of the things because we want to know some stuff. I'm gonna take him all the way back to a little incident. I'm gonna see if he can talk about that a little bit, and every stuff. So, is you ready? Is you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. So this is the one thing I do want to hit on real quick. Let's just jump right into it. I know I have spoken over here about when you went out of town, okay, for the Jordans, right? And
Oh, Jesus. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You
when
good.
you went, can you? I'm gonna give you a chance to briefly tell, because I know you don't want to go through the whole thing, but briefly tell what was your expectation and how do you feel about if it met your expectation or not?
Honestly, I come here, Kingston. I just had this conversation with William McCray this morning,
Oh, okay.
and I will say it like this.
Okay.
I think everybody's gotten a chance to see it by now. I think I was very respectful towards Bishop Jordan.
Yeah.
I didn't call him out his name. I didn't say anything crazy or nothing like that. I think from the very beginning, I knew what I was going into when I was going into it. I was very skeptical. Everybody knew this. I wanted to see what it all was. That's honestly it was given. I wanted to see what was he honestly going to do what he was going to do.
Okay.
And so when I got there, I had a great time. And that's what it was. I enjoyed the hospitality. The accommodations were what they were. It was given. It was 5 star. It was a very nice hotel, and that was that. After we left, I hope I'm not skipping over anything. After we left, and
Hmm.
we had been doing all these meetings and things, and I didn't see no coin yoin flowing
Right.
like we was told it was gonna be flowing. I just had a one-on-one with the bishop, and I was like, hey, one-on-one, man to man, like, what's up, and I put it out there. I was like, this what it is, this what it ain't. Is it a possibility? Okay, no. All right, cool. And I made my exit. I was good and I was done. And at that point, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna make a big scene. I'm not gonna make a big fuss. Not gonna make a big stink. When I did my little 1-2 over there with Conscious and we had our conversation, I'm still gonna stick on what I'm saying. I'm still gonna stand on business. I'm still gonna say what I'm saying. I meant what I said. I'm not gonna disrespect the man,
Right.
anything like that. I'm not gonna go back on my word. With William, I'm not gonna go back on my word with St. James. I didn't call him out of his name or anything. Everybody, looking for something else. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this. We in a whole nother year. I'm not doing this craziness.
Yeah.
People are looking for they're always looking for me to be the bad person. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And with a lot of things, um, it's so crazy that I can be telling the truth, but they want me to be the bad person. They
Yeah.
don't ever want to hold other people accountable for what was said or done. But I'm always the bad person
Yep. Yep.
for when I say, hey, this was done this way, or this was, but Mario, you did this and you did this. And I'm like, but I told the truth.
Come on.
But Mario told the truth though. But
Right.
Mario told the truth though. It's never the other people. It's always what King Jives did. And see, one thing about it is that even in my line of work, you can go back through and this is why, honestly, I just stopped arguing because I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my energy. I'm not going to waste any brain space arguing with people that just want to argue with you and that just want to sit out here and that just want to do that. People
Right.
in the comments, people in online, people, and I'm not talking about nobody in particular.
Right.
I'm just
Right.
saying, like, people that get in them comments and that want to do all of that, yeah. Man, listen, like, ain't nobody got time.
What you say? You could have it, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on one second.
Okay, sure. Hello, everybody in the chat. Vibrant. Was it the church lady I saw? Just Andrea. Hey. That green vegan. Hey, boo. It's a long time no see. Linda Dorsey. Hey. I see my Catherine out there. Who else? And of course my Sporkle. Okay, Lady Sporkle in the house. Yes, you guys. Yes. Honey, the green vegan girl, we're gonna have to hook up and do a little singing or something. Girl, you can sing. I need to be your backup or something, girl. Oh Lord. Yes, y'all. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. I am cooking too at the same time. I thought I was gonna be done by the time this came on, but you cannot rush chicken, you know, when it's frozen. And for some reason, that chicken y'all did not want to unthaw. And I'm like, you know what? Out of all the days, this would be the day that this chicken I want to unthaw. So, oh, thank you, Catherine Boo. Thank you. You down with it? Okay. Okay, the green vegan. Yes. So, yes, honey.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, you're fine, honey. We at your dime. I wanted to say this too. I wanted to ask you a question, and we're gonna go back a little bit further, okay? Now, you know Jay Wilson. Shout out to Jay Wilson.
Oh, Jesus.
He's having another San Antonio thing come this September, and me and a couple of more people that I know we're going. Okay.
Okay.
I know that he had his first one, and you were one of the special guests and everything.
Uh-huh.
If you can like sum it up, the highlights and what you would do differently.
Um, honestly, there was, how would I say this? There was honestly nothing wrong with the first time.
Okay,
When
good.
when I first went to Jay Wilson's event,
Mm-hmm.
like, I know for me, I didn't I particularly I did what I was supposed to do. Like, I came there, I talked about social media, and that was it.
Good. Okay.
All the extra stuff that had nothing to do with me,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
That was the other people. I was thrown into something, and granted, okay, granted, um, other people did tell me not to go.
Oh, okay.
Let me just be honest. Other people did tell me not to go,
Mm-hmm.
and I went because I was just like, okay, let's go see what it's given. And I went, and it was fun, but it was just a lot of extra. I'll say it like that.
Okay.
So
Okay. So let me just ask you this. Would you saying that do you kind of like thinking back on it now, is that something you say, well, nah, I should have took the heat and not went, or no, I'm glad I went because it was a good experience for me.
um, it was a good experience. I mean, I got a chance to meet a lot of people from online, and it was fun. I mean,
That's
that
good.
that I'm not gonna say that I hated it. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was just the extraness
Yeah.
I could have did without.
I feel you on that. Yeah. You had no control over that. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So, okay. Moving on. How long? I know you have your own business at this point. I know you make beautiful crowns because I've saw them. Before we get up here, if you don't mind, can you show a picture? Is that you on the other live? Yep. Hold on.
Yeah,
That
I
okay.
had decided on my computer because my phone was dying.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I was saying that before we get out for here, if you don't mind, I was saying that you make crowns, beautiful crowns. Can you show the one that you did for Monique? Do you mind showing
Uh,
it? If you have a picture, if not, don't worry about it. But I
no,
was
I
go
don't
ahead
have a picture on my. It's in my. Let me see. Is it on my phone?
and put your cash app on up under your picture if you can. Y'all, if y'all don't mind, if y'all can hit the cash app, please. I appreciate y'all so much.
It's if you take the person's comment down, our cash apps will pop up.
Okay, let me take it. That's mine. Let me take it down. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Scroll up.
Now wait a minute. Now is your thing okay? I thought it was Creole butterfly.
It is, but when I first got in here, it was Libra butterfly. So Yahoo has made everybody go back to their original. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, it is Creole butterfly. Yeah, you're right.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I have been doing this. I have been doing commentary for so long. And shout out to everybody who's coming into this thing now. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Um, let me see. Can I? No, no, no. I can't share it. Um,
Okay,
I want you guys to have a lot of fun. This thing that people are doing now, it's weird. And I say it's weird because people want to they want to fight.
come on.
And the fight is it's like they want to be the big people. And I'm like, listen, y'all do what y'all do. It's never going to take away from what Creole do, what I do, what the next person do, what that person. It's never going to take away because people are going to like who they like. Period. Point blank.
Right.
What I wish I had a done at the very beginning is ignored the drama.
Come
That's what
on.
that's what I wish I had a did. If I had just ignored the foolishness at the very onset of all of this stuff,
Mhm.
I'm talking about before any of all of it. I'm talking about, baby, I'm gonna take y'all way back.
Okay.
I'm talking about the hood evangelist drama.
Oh wow, that is way back. Come on.
That's way back. I'm talking hood evangelist drama. I'm talking about the VS drama. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Larry Reed drama. I'm talking about all that drama.
Come on. You hitting on where I was going. So go on. Yes. Let the
Maybe I'm
Lord
talking
lead you.
about all that. If I had just ignored all of that stuff, maybe I remember, and I don't even have no problem with hood evangelists at all.
Okay.
But I remember when all that stuff like really popped off. If I just had just ignored a lot of this stuff and just kind of just let it be and just overlooked it and just like whatever, I would have been a lot further than what I am right now. But it was just like when she said some stuff like, "Oh, you got A's and you got this and you," I was like, "Who the hell are you talking to?" It was like, "No, you can't be putting that stuff out here about
Right.
people."
Cause they'll go with it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just like, no, I don't want nobody saying that stuff. And I mean, I think at that time too, I think I was just coming out, like, and I was just like, really just saying like, hey, this is me. And I didn't want nobody saying like I had that. That was like a big no-no.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn, you know.
But you just gave good advice to ignore the drama. You
Yeah.
gave good advice, which I don't try to put myself in none of it, and I just don't, pay no attention to people because I'm like, you know how much I got to care about you to even go back and forth with you on some stuff. And I really don't care about stuff like that, nor people like that. Those that's close to me is close to me. Those that's not, it's a truck you can drive between it.
No.
I remember, during the time when you had your blonde, you remember that, and then you had your, and all that. It was said on the street that you were having a mental breakdown. Was that true?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
But like you said, they'll pick up on something, they'll run with it and everything. They was like, "Oh, Jazz is losing his mind over there. One moment he wants to do this, next moment he wants to do that." I'm like, why can't he just be doing him? I mean, yeah.
So let me tell you something. So I had came back to Florida.
Okay.
I had been here a while. So, I was trying the new little hair unit things out, right? I saw everybody doing it, and I've been wanting to do it ever since I was back in Memphis. So I wasn't going to pay nobody no $600, $700, $800 to do it. When my mama could do hair, and I'm like, I knew I could do it. I was like, let me do this myself,
Yeah.
So I was like, let me do it myself. And I dyed some of it blonde, and I was like, well, let me dye my eyebrows blonde and beard and mustache. And it was just something I was doing. And people, niggas always want to say you having a nervous breakdown when you do. It's like you sit up here and put a new wig on. Oh, I don't like this. Something must be wrong with them. Yeah, so it wasn't nothing like that. It was just I just wanted to try something. That's all it was. I just wanted to try something.
Before I go to the next thing, I always try to do a one-on-one. So tell me what the first word that come to you when I say evangelism. What do you think?
Community.
Okay. Prophesy.
Outreach. Who?
Prophesy.
Oh, prophesied. Oh, God. First thing I thought about was Karn.
That's my next. Okay, come on.
Karn, liar.
Okay, so I got the information from you first with Brian Korn in his tax situation.
Mm-hmm.
And with him admitting that, he pleaded guilty or whatever. Do you think that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to most of these pastors, preachers, prophets, things? Do you think it's the tip of the iceberg? Or do you think that they'll try to make an example out of him and everybody else to kind of, conform? What is your thoughts on that?
I'll say this. When I listened to his response,
mm-hmm.
it let me know that, well, I'll put it to you like this. After reading the document and then hearing his response, I wish he had to just stay quiet.
Okay.
I wish he had to just stay quiet, because what happens is when you try to make yourself look a certain way,
mm-hmm.
You end up making yourself look like a liar because you want to be right. And how do I say this? Because I know for myself, I've had someone to do my taxes,
okay.
and they effed me all the way up. I'm talking about had me owing thousands of dollars.
Wow.
So I know what that's like. I mean, I am having to have my stuff fixed.
Okay.
Because someone had messed me up. And having things amended and things like that, having taxes on hold, all of those things of that nature, I get it. So, but when you are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And but then like that's like, okay, I'm not even in no hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we ain't even got to go there.
Right.
When you in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and these folks are talking about you have manipulated and submitted false stuff and all kind of things, like that's what these people have said you've done. And this ain't just a one-time thing. This is something that you have. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Like at some point, just hush.
Yeah.
Don't come out. Just hush.
One thing his bishop told me a long time ago, he said, I want you to understand something. He said, keep this with you always. He said, it's best to be thought dumb than to open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Hello.
Okay. So I have held on to that, and I'm very quiet. Very quiet. I listen to what people say. I watch people's motives. I watch their body language. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's best. And some people need to study to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's his issue as well. You don't have to be the smartest one in the room all the time. And I don't know if it's because he became a minister at an early age or, what it was. But yeah, I see what you're saying as well. Another thing that drew me to you, and I want to get into this, another thing that drew me to you was I am a conqueror as well as a survivor of molestation and incest and rape. And I talk about it because I'm healed from it, so I talk about it. But I see all the time that you try to expose those that try to hide, especially in ministry, okay? Because we do have a lot of pedos, undesirables that went under the cloak and that stands behind the sacred desk. So what drew you, if you can, give me some details on that, what actually drew you into discussing that, being the one to bring that out when it's not popular? Because I know Dawson Creek's talk about it. There's somebody else that I watch, Dawson's Speaks and everything. So what made you go that route as well?
I believe what really drew me to it is when I just saw it in church way too much. Like Creole, I'm a church kid.
Yeah.
I can only talk about what I know. I've not been touched.
Okay.
That's not my story. But I've seen people, I know people that have been touched. And I think it's wrong for you to sit back and to see it, hear it, know it, and don't say nothing.
Okay, come on.
And then it's like we know these things and then we don't even want to say nothing. But then it's our brothers and our sisters and our cousins and aunties and people right next to us. And then it's like, we don't say nothing. I have a whole platform. And then people listen, I have had people to come on my show, cuss me out, smooth out because I speak on these topics. Wow. I have dealt with things because I have spoken out on these topics, on people, gone through things because I've spoken out on these topics. Yeah. And I'm like, for me, it is what it is. And I'm like, me personally, like I said, baby, I got the facts, proofs, and receipts.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna never back down off of it because that's my truth. And if anybody gets mad about it, I don't, you know what? You can research me. And I heard something that you said a while ago, and I appreciate what you said.
Okay.
I ain't gonna go into it.
Okay.
appreciate what you said,
Okay.
but I was done dirty, and that is what it is.
I believe it.
But people who know me, in any of these stories that I have told, any of these stories that I've told, any Kojic story that I have told, baby, I have always kept these receipts.
Yeah.
When I talked about Kimberly Pollard, I remember when they tried to do me dirty about that. I had the receipt. I remember I was in my phone and I happened to see the receipts about how that man was talking about her daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have the receipts on that. I remember how he was talking about her. I have the receipts on that. Like you're not gonna play with me in my face.
Okay.
You're not gonna do that. And so I just feel like to everybody everybody has their assignment.
Yeah.
Everybody has their assignment on this earth to what they're supposed to be doing. I have tried to do politics. I have tried to do everything else, celebrity news. Nobody likes what I do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to church gossip and tea, that's what they want.
Right. Come on.
They want that. So it's like, listen, I've tried it all. And I'm going to stick to what I know.
Yeah.
And so the reason why I have stayed with this particular topic is because it's a real situation. Like, okay, let's give a current situation.
Okay.
Look at the current state of our climate in the White House.
Come on.
When I tell you, when I tell you, when I open up my Twitter box, and I just scroll and I'm seeing between Twitter and Instagram, and I'm seeing all of this stuff, I'm just sick to my stomach because I'm like, I knew this man was disgusting.
Yeah.
But to this degree, I'm like, y'all, like we need to get him out ASAP Rocky. Like now.
Yes.
This is absolutely disgusting. For this man, his family, like I remember I was reading a article where it was talking about him, Jeffrey Epstein, his daughter, and it was some other people was measuring little girls, little vajayjays with their fingers. And I was just like, whoa.
What?
I said, you got to be kidding me.
Oh my.
I said, see, now I said, but see, that's another thing. That's like that. Like, if we gonna talk about the president of the United States, we got them same type of people in the church.
We sure do. Come on.
We got them same type of people in the church that do the same thing. We got them same type. They got them groups in the church.
You know what? And I tell people, and maybe you can elaborate on this as well, because I was going to ask you this. You know, people take offense when people say, I walked away from church. It don't mean that they walked away from God. And even though, the Bible says, fail not to assemble yourself, I'm paraphrasing. What did you explain what happened with you? Did you walk away from the church? You walked away from God? Both? None? What do you currently stand when it comes to all of that?
I walked away from church.
Okay.
I didn't walk away from God. I walked away from church. Like church, as you can clearly see from all of this drama going on, church is it's like going to the movie theater.
Okay.
It's some of everything going on. Like basically what Drewski did is what goes on in the church. Period, point blank. I mean, I've said it. I've said it so many times. Like anybody can speak in tongues.
Yeah.
Anybody could, get a praise break in. Anybody could, how about out of the old shaka? Anybody could do it. Anybody could mimic. Anybody could have the form of godliness, but they ain't got no power.
Got no power. Ooh, I love my church though. Come on.
I've seen these mainstream people. I can call them out by name. I've seen these mainstream people speak in tongues, praise break, slapping people upside the head, doing the absolute most. And then, they go out here and then they caught up in scandals. I'm like, where are the people with the real anointing?
Absolutely.
It's like the real anointing that it's like, y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want the sanctity. Y'all don't want like sacredness. Y'all don't want to be set apart to be used by the Lord. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that right there. Y'all don't want to actually have the gifts of God. That y'all don't want. Y'all want smoke and mirrors.
Come on.
That's what y'all want. Y'all want smoke and mirrors. Y'all want all this hocus pocus. Y'all want that stuff. Then y'all leave the church and y'all go to y'all sex and orgy parties and stuff like that. And y'all do y'all thing. And I'm like, listen, the flesh is the flesh and I get it. But don't sit up in the pulpit and tell me to deny my flesh, but you ain't denying yours.
You ain't denying yours. You better come the heck on with that.
Okay,
come on now. That's what I said that. And I also said it about Leandria. I said, how do people expect her to get deliverance or change when you keep inviting her and paying her? It's like, okay, we don't care that you're an alcoholic. We don't care nothing about that. We want you to come and entertain us. We want you to come and sing us down, but yeah, after you leave, you can go and drink as much as you want to. What's going to happen? And God forbid, but what's going to happen if that girl leaves church one day and she's drunk and wrap herself around a pole?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I tell people, when you get a good church, you get good leaders, because I'm blessed. I'm very blessed because those that I sat next to and up under actually live what they preach. And that's very, very, oh my God, that's like a needle in a haystack in today's society. But I also know a whole bunch like you do that say one thing and do like 10 times worse than what they're preaching about. Them two, to me, need to be delivered. You need to old school need to come back. Do you remember, Jives, that old school used to sit you down?
Yep.
They don't care what your gift was. They be like, baby, yeah, we know you can sing heaven down, and you can preach, but you gonna sit. Because we need that, we need you to get reacclimated to the God that you preach on. Okay. So you're going to sit down and you better be in church every time these doors open, even if you can't preach. That's what we need to come back. The fear to me, and the fear of God is just not there like it used to be. But okay, I'm gonna listen, because you got me on this one. I feel you. Everything that you're saying, I actually feel.
I mean, the thing is, it's like, I remember I'm an old school church baby, right? Okay. I'm an old school church baby. I'm from the days where we actually had to get on the altar and tarry.
Come on.
Yes. I'm from that day where we had to tarry. We had to say Jesus, 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 Jesus. See, like this new school, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about tarrying. They don't know nothing about throwing those sheets. They don't, that's the day I'm from. They don't know nothing about clapping our hands. Come on, call them Jesus, Jesus.
Call on Jesus, right?
They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about marching in with the choir.
Yes.
All of that stuff, right? They don't know nothing. Matter of fact, they don't know nothing about, like, preachers had to write their sermons down. They had to practice. Man, listen, we can have a list of things that we used to do.
Okay.
But we can also go back to what you said earlier about what got me into the whole molestation with the young the people is because this was in the church even back then.
Yep, and it was quieted. Yep.
And because we did not have cameras back then, it was swept up, it was swept under the rug. So it was like little buzz. So it's like old school and this new school. It's like it has collided and it's just exploded. I don't think the world is really ready for a real documentary on what really goes on or what has gone on in the church world, because they think that stuff has happened with the Catholic Church, but baby, the black church is a little bit is a hot mess. I don't know if it's worse, but it's a hot mess because the cultish stuff that we deal with in our world and in our denominations, because I don't know what denomination you from. I know what denomination I'm from.
Yeah.
Baby, we couldn't deal with this one, and you couldn't deal with that one,
right.
and
you couldn't sit next to this person. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just watching a documentary, a clip on what was this? It was Mormons, which I was watching a clip on the Mormons, and the Mormons couldn't deal with black folks because they said the black folks was cursed and the devils. And I said, and they said they was the chosen. I said, you know what? I said, oh my God. And I said, Bishop shit, you was over here with these people. I said, oh my God, okay. And so I said, okay, then you got the Jehovah's Witnesses and everything like that. Okay, I got your message. So then I'm sitting here looking at like the apostolics couldn't deal with the Church of God in Christ folks, and the Church of God in Christ couldn't deal with
mix. Yep.
You couldn't mix because this one going to hell, that one going to hell. We got the Jesus only, and you got the Trinitarians, and I'm like, listen, what in the whole Sam Hell Dicky is going on? Like, y'all, this is not Bible. This is man-made stuff. Okay. This is a whole lot of stuff that we have put together, and God is not in none of this. What are we doing? But that was a whole, I mean, when you get to the real root of all of this, the reason why we even have all of these denominations, all of these churches, excuse me, all of these churches is because somebody got mad at somebody.
Yep, and they split.
Didn't want to sit up under somebody, didn't like their teaching, and went started their own church.
Yep, that's right. It's real talk.
So then we got Sister Boo Boo organization. We got Sister Choo 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 organization. We got Chubba Boo Boo organization. We got all this stuff going on because somebody didn't want to sit and got mad at somebody else because I didn't like the way you was teaching it this way, so I want to go teach it this way. And then somebody said, well, I don't like the way you teaching it that way.
So I work out from there. Yep. Come on now. Come on. Yes.
So then now you got Church of God in Christ, and you got the sister organization, Assemblies of God, who is a sister organization to the Church of God in Christ, and they the white organization. And then you got the UPCI, who is a sister organization, which is the Assemblies of God to the Church of God, and they the white organization, and they the Republican to the church. Yeah, come on, man. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. You know that I was trying to keep that video, but I didn't keep it, where your president said that
Not my president.
he's gonna dedicate, he's having a dedication of the United States back to God.
How can he dedicate anything back to God when he said he ain't even going to heaven?
Well, okay. Hey, hey, these people are all up for it. Let me tell you the reason why this man, and this is my opinion, got in the White House yet again was for two reasons. One, they didn't want a black or female president, and two, because they afraid of homosexuality. That's what I feel. Because once he started, and I know he said it was because of the Mexicans and all of that. That wasn't why. That was just like the icing on the cake. That's how they feel. You know, people are so threatened by what they don't understand that they would rather have somebody dictate to them what should be and shouldn't be. And my only thing with that is you got to remember, and I tell people all the time, I love the Lord. He heard my cry, honey. I'm Jesus till I down, all the things. Okay. However, you got to remember that Christianity, you know, hating black people, slavery was also a part of Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so while you know you just yay, you know, God, and all this, okay, they also considered black people non-human. What was that? You know,
2/3.
right? All of this up under the Christianity umbrella as well. So
Hello.
you know, be careful when you store up and stuff. And then here's the thing: freedom of speech. Even though I don't like racism and all of that, but I stand behind freedom of speech because there'll be something I say one day that somebody might say, "Oh, I don't agree with that," and it might put me in jail. So, what do you feel about that? Why do you feel like he got back in? And this is your opinion.
My opinion is this. I feel like he got in because there were people that, one, they felt like they weren't ready for a female to be in leadership.
Yeah.
They weren't ready for a black woman to be in leadership.
Yep.
Now, mind you, this woman sat here and told the people everything
Come on.
that was going to happen. Hell, I said what was going to happen. Okay. When I tell you, I was sitting here and I was just like, I'm not shocked. Like, these people went above and beyond, telling, like, lying. When I just heard, and I'm gonna finish answering the question.
Okay.
I just heard on one young white boy's podcast, one white boy said, I want to know what's wrong with them molesting and raping children.
Oh, okay, let me shut up. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I said, what? And the white boy was like, he said, what? He said, are you asking me what? I said, y'all, this is so weird. So when I think about her being the president, I think about how we have always, whether we knowingly realize this or not, we've always had a woman leading. We've always had a woman in the forefront. We've always had a woman, especially in the black family. Mm-hmm. Because whether we realize it or not, since we've been here in America, they have really messed us all the way up. They have messed up the families. They have messed up the black household, they've messed up the black people, period.
Yeah.
And they have tried to destroy the black man, but who has always remained strong is the black woman.
Come on.
The black woman has always held her ground. And even when it comes down to it, the black woman has held her ground and kept praying. I don't care if she had to go put some roots on a nigga or she had to go put God on a nigga or she had to put God and roots on a nigga. Baby, let me tell you something. A black woman gonna make sure she do what she gotta do to solidify her household.
There you go. There you go. What you said.
And see, when it comes down to that, I looked at Kamala Harris and I was like, they sat here and by any means necessary, they tried to tear that lady down.
They did. Yep.
The same thing that they did to Barack and Michelle.
Right.
I'm telling you, I watched that family. I couldn't find no scandal at all on Barack and
right.
Michelle.
Everybody tried. Yeah.
They have called them folks. They called Michelle a monkey.
They did.
They called her a man. Yep. They tried to say she got a ding-a-ling. Yep. They tried to say, oh, she got a, oh, that do you see that little print right there? She got a ding-a-ling. Oh, see that right? Her pants could have blew a certain way. Oh, that's a dick right there. I mean, every little thing.
Right.
They have been saying about that woman to try to discredit and say, I mean, she wasn't good enough, but I promise you, that woman was graceful. She was intelligent.
Yes.
She was smart. She was the best thing that hit that White House. And out of all the first ladies that have ever been in that White House, she has been the most gracious.
Come on now.
And beautiful.
Yes.
Black women, first of all, but first ladies that have ever been in that White House, whenever she put on something, it made a statement.
Thank you.
Whenever she put on a outfit, it made a statement. It wasn't some mamsy-pamsy dress. No, when she put something on that dark brown skin, it made a statement. Baby, she had to look gold sequence. I don't know what that gold outfit on with them little rhinestone boots. Baby, that made a statement. The people had a fit. The moment that Barack had put that cream suit on, the people lost their mind.
Right. I remember that. Sure did.
But here we go. We got this man sitting up in the White House shitting on himself.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I was like, you got it, Lord. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He up here pooping on himself. And we just like, what? I mean, the people in the background holding their noses and rubbing their noses and stuff, trying to act like they don't smell nothing, they don't see nothing. I mean, we literally got a shitty president.
That one woman, you should have saw her face. Her face is what told it. She couldn't hold it. Everybody else. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ooh, child. My God, today. Go ahead.
We oh Lord. We for real have a shitty president. And hold on one second.
Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like, honey, you can actually cash out Jives. His name is up there as well as mine. But don't worry about me. Any little bit of help, we appreciate all the ones of the ones. Thank you for the person who just cashed out me. Thank you so much. 100-fold to you. May God restore to you 100-fold. Thank you. So yeah. Ooh, child. I love it. I love real people because I'm straight up no chaser myself. So I love real people. And that's all I like to interview over here is real people. Okay. He's got to make sure his fur babies is okay, y'all. Shaker came in. Amber came in. Hey, boo. No pressure came in. Let me see. If I missed you, I see D Ham. He came in. That's Mr. D Ham. Yes. So let me see. One moment. Okay. We got 30 minutes, y'all. I was trying to do an hour and a half, so we got 30 minutes. Okay, baby. Thank you, that green vegan, my singing bird. Thank you.
I'm back.
Okay, no problem.
Well, you said we got 30 minutes. Yeah, the green vegan. Thank you for that. I appreciate that too. So the green vegan has sent some over here. Appreciate that. Thank you, baby.
Yes. So, but yeah, you was talking about we had the president. Mm-hmm.
Just a shitty man. Just a shitty man. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, first of all, this man, I don't know if he's dying right in front of us, but it's like this is going to be, what is he, 45, 47?
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be the joke of a century. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I want to finish living here, because honestly, what's going on in America right now, like, who in a right mind is letting people just shoot people and kill people and they just get away with it? Like, I'm going to the gun range.
Yep. Yeah.
I got my stuff.
Okay.
I got my stuff because I just
certified. I know how to, pow and all that and stuff. I used to go with my daddy when I was younger and everything, but I'm trying to get certified. So yeah, I feel you what you're saying. Do you see this on the screen? Can you answer that?
Do you guys believe that Trump's presidency is fulfilling the Bible prophecy? So let me tell y'all something. Now, and y'all forgive me when I say this. Forgive me, I don't care.
Straight up, come on.
Straight up, it's a lot of people out here talking about what the Bible is fulfilling itself. Listen here. Y'all can believe what you want to believe. Because they said Jesus is coming back. They've been said he's been coming back. He's been coming back since yesterday. Okay. However you want to fulfill, feel, whatever, you feel it. Okay. What I do want people to understand is this right here. When it comes down to prophecy, things being fulfilled, understanding history, we have been duped,
hoodwinked,
bamboozled for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
I want y'all Puerto Ricans, you Mexicans, all you sand niggas to understand. Y'all are niggas, okay? Y'all are Africans. Hear me when I tell you this. All you islanders, y'all is Africans. Hear me when I tell you this. Because all y'all came from Africa. Because Africans were shipped to different parts of the world.
Yeah, come on.
I ain't gonna get no amen on this one right here.
Come on.
We was all shipped to different parts of the world. And what happened is they was mating with us.
Yes.
And they had a little missionaries mixing with us. This is why we're lighter skinned. Because if you went to Australia, they was dark skinned people. Right. When you went to China, they was dark skinned people. When you went to Asia and all these other places, they were dark skinned people. But they're never going to tell you the real true history of our people. Because they always, because I was reading something, I was even watching something on YouTube the other day. I didn't even realize about there were other tribes outside of the Moors.
Yep.
There were so many like there were and quit telling folks we was all kings and queens, baby. There was more. Listen, we all was not kings and queens,
Not
but
at
there
all.
was more tribes. There was more kingdoms
Yeah.
out here. And there was a plenty of colored peoples out here. The problem with us is God made us, we are some very nice people.
Yep. We forgive easy.
We forgive real easy. We're some very nice. See, my God.
Come on.
We some very nice peoples. See, but then when you piss us off, that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a different story. See, I'm part Indian, so you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got that Choctaw and that
Yep.
Cherokee stuff. You know what I'm saying.
I was talking about that earlier about my lineage and stuff. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, and we are some forgiving people. Think about that. Don't you know? It was a white man that said, "I don't understand black people. There was always more of them than it was of my ancestors, and while they were on that plantation, why didn't they rise up together and overtake us?" And you know, some of us, like when we get to looking at our history and stuff, after we get over being mad, I think some of us ask that question too, like, why didn't y'all just, you know? But I guess the one thing that they took from us is our mind. And what I mean by that is our, you know, made us afraid of what they could possibly do. And then they also, the separation thing, we still to this day trying to really find out who. And that's why you can go somewhere like, I'm in Kentucky. I can go somewhere like Florida, see somebody that looks just like me and be like, we might be kin, because you don't know, because your people was sold off, they was tricked off, they was, you know, so you really don't know. All of us could be kin.
I got it's a guy I know, we look just alike. Wow. We look like twins. Matter of fact, I call her Auntie Trish. She got a nephew, little boy, look just like me. And then she got some nieces and nephews. We all look like. That's why I think we related. She said that too. And then my cousin, we got baby pictures. We all look, I'm talking about, when I say we look like we are identical. There are people on this earth that you look just alike.
Right.
I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
So let me ask you this also. Have you ever been married?
Never.
Okay. When did you, okay, so I'm asking everybody this question that is same gender loving. I have a baby girl, and I heard something one day. I was listening to TS, and one of these superstars that I used to look at on TV, I didn't know she was gay. And she got to talking, and TS asked her what she'll ask me. She said, yeah, and it shocked TS, and it shocked me. So anyway, she said she knew when she was in school. So that made me to ask my baby girl. And I asked her, I said, let me ask you a question. Because she's like so truthful. She reminded me of me, but 10 times worse. And I said, when did you know that basically you kind of like the same sex or whatever? She said, in elementary. That tripped me out. I was like, huh? She said, Mama, do you remember me coming home one day and I was singing that song, something, I kissed a girl and I liked it or something like that? And you was like, no, you didn't. Don't be singing it, blah, blah, you know, and all this and stuff. And I said, yeah. She said, I had told you then.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, shut up. She said, yeah. She said, I didn't know what it was called, but I knew that I kind of liked who looked like me. And I said, wow. So I'm going to ask you, I said, I'll let so to lead into this. When did you knew that you liked the same sex? And was it hard for you to come out?
I knew when I was in Oh God. When I was a little child, I knew way,
Everybody keeps saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I I knew way back then. I knew when I was playing house.
Okay.
All us black folks know what playing house is.
Okay.
I knew way back then, I like, but see, back then I was playing house with everybody.
Okay.
Y'all know what playing house is. Y'all know we old school. We all know what playing house is.
Yeah.
I knew back then. I mean, who is that? They said that, yeah, baby, you is late. Um, um, I knew back then, but growing up, you and especially being in church, you try to go with everything, especially me being in church, you try to do what everybody else
Yes. Yes.
because that's what is expected. I really felt like I was going to be married at 23, 25, and I was going to have kids because that's what was expected. And I was like, I guess this was right, playing nasty. I was like, well, I guess it's just what it's going to be. And see, I figured, and I told Bishop David, I said, if I hadn't have left my family, I probably would have been DL.
Okay. Yeah, I can't stand those. Yeah. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I probably would have been DL for a period, and then I probably would have came out. I don't know. I don't. That's me saying that, but I don't know. But I'm glad that I did leave, and I got a chance to experience life. And then I came back around my family, and I was like, "Yeah, this is just what it is, whatever." And everybody was like, "Well, we already knew," and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
My grandma told. Let me tell you who told me. My grandma was the one who told me. My grandma said, "When you gonna tell us the truth?" I was like, "Huh?"
It's my, you know what? I tell you, them old people, they be knowing. They know when the
Mhm.
child ain't they blood. They know when the child is they blood. They still walking down the street, go, that's ours right there. You be like, you don't, I'm telling you, that's that boy's child. Now, them. I swear, them old people. Go ahead though.
So, like, my grandma told me, she said, "We knew when you was a little boy."
Ah,
My daddy told me. My daddy said, "I knew when you was a little boy."
shut
My,
up.
yep. My daddy said, and I was like, "Wow." He said, "Yep." He said, but he said, I love my son regardless.
Yeah,
My,
and that's me. That's what I wanted to answer. No pressure. I still preach what I preach. I still believe what I believe. My daughter. One thing that shifted in me was because one time when my late husband and I went on a staycation, no pressure, we left information for my son who was watching the baby girl, and told him, if you need us, call us. Well, my daughter had planned what she planned. So she waited till we left. She went in her room and took some pills. And it was something with him that didn't set right. And he started beating on her door. And he couldn't get a door open because, she wouldn't open it. So he bust the door open. When he bust the door open, she was passed out with a bottle of pills next to her because she was gay and didn't know how to tell her parents. Um, and when we got to the hospital and they said the reason why and all this and stuff, like, thank God the pill she took just was going to make her sick and not kill her. That opened up my eyes that my child, and here I am, a preacher, and, talk to other people. I'm a counselor. Yeah, I'm a counselor and I help other people and all this. And here my own daughter up under my own roof felt like she couldn't tell her parents the most important thing about her life is that she's gay. Okay. So that kind of did something to me. So when she finally told me, she said, Mama, I understand what you preach and I believe in the word and I love the Lord. And she really does. She said, I'm just asking you to love me. I'm not asking you to all this other stuff. Just love me. Love me for who I am and not for what you want me to be. That did something to me. And I had to question my love walk. I really did, Jives. I had to question my love walk. Like, do I really love or am I judgmental?
Mm.
Or, am I got love as long as, all these conditions and all that and stuff. So my daughter, and almost losing my child because she wasn't able to come to me with the most important thing in her life, which was her sexuality, and say, mama, this is who I am, and blah, blah, blah. It changed me. It changed me not to be judgmental, because
Mm.
everybody got to stand before him for themselves. And
Right.
we think that may be the thing to keep people from heaven. Now that's what we think, because we've been conditioned to learn that, and we see it written, but you don't know what's going to keep you from heaven.
Hello.
And once I realized that, because this is going to be a lot of preachers that's going to bust hell wide open.
Come on now.
And what they say, Jay, what did the Bible say, Jives? Did I prophesy in your name? Did I do all this? Did he say, depart from me?
Well, I know you not.
Okay, so we got to be very, very careful with that and everything. So I'm not telling anybody to believe what I'm saying or whatever, because I say know the Bible for yourself. Get into a word church. I'm serious. A word church, it makes a difference. Not one with a whole lot of hoopla, like Jabs was talking about earlier. That just got the huckabuck, pick them up and put them down, and they can sing real good. All that's good. But at the end of the day, what's the sense of going to church if when you have obstacles, you don't have the word to help you get through it? You can't pull up a scripture. You don't know what it means. Nothing. All you got is to shout. So, so that, I hope I answered your question. So I try, just to love people for who they are. I'm not Jesus, and trust me, I got a temper. I got a very bad temper. That's why I don't let nobody mess with it, okay? So I don't let nobody get me on that side. God did a lot when he cured me from that temper thing, because I didn't argue. I fought. And we'll fight today if so yeah. Anyway, move forward. So yeah, so good. You said that it was when you were younger. Everybody, it seems like most people that I talked to knew when they were younger, and everything. So do you feel like it's a lot of people that still are not living in their truth because of churchism?
Yeah, I think how do I say this? How can I say this? I feel that a lot of people are not living in their truth because they're scared of what will be said.
Okay.
They're scared of what people will say. They're scared of what how people will respond. This world is so caught up on the male female, it's supposed to be like this, and I'm just like, listen, love is love. However you love, it is what it is. Listen, let me tell you something. Whatever you do in your bedroom is what you do in your bedroom, as long as it's adults and it's consensual. Baby, y'all do what y'all do. Because again, if y'all ain't got no problem, because I don't see nobody fussing and hitting y'all ain't complaining about Donald Trump and these nasty folks out here with these pedophiles.
That's what
and y'all damn sure ain't saying about these nasty behind preachers.
Come on.
So y'all shouldn't be saying anything about these gay folks. You leave them folks alone. Leave them peoples alone, okay? And please, for God's sake, don't bring up God. Don't bring the Lord up. Leave God out of this. Leave God out of this, because let me tell y'all something. Let me put my camera on when I say this. Hold on a second.
Okay, come on.
Let me tell you something. Y'all, the main ones who sitting out here talking is these white nationalists.
Right.
White Christian nationalists that sit out here and that's pushing all of it. Baby, they pushing this pedophilia, they pedophilia stuff and everything. And y'all ain't got no problem with that stuff over there. And y'all want to talk about, oh, that's the homosexual. That ain't, baby, baby, the homosexuals ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Oh, the homosexual? Oh.
Come on, Jazz. Yes.
The homosexuals ain't got nothing to do with them peoples over there, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with that. Leave us out of that, okay?
Thank you.
But we ain't out here touching nobody's church. We ain't out here groping nobody by the bird sister. Ain't got nothing. All of it up, leave it. Leave it over there. So my thing is, all of that carrying on, all that stuff, leave it over there. When it comes down to it, I feel like people can be themselves. I have seen more same gender loving people raise children. I have seen more same, if you want me to be honest with you,
come on.
Let me feel my Holy Ghost kicking in. Thank you.
Okay, come on. Yes, come on, honey.
They told us that we were abominations.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's take it back down memory lane.
Yeah, come on.
They told us that we were abominations. They told us that we were not fit. They told us that we were not good enough.
Yeah.
So we're doing the same thing to another group of people. We're telling them they're not good enough because of who they love or how they sex or whatever the case may be. And then here's the thing about it. While the peoples was saying, while the white folks was saying we were abominations, they was freaking on us.
What?
They was sexing on us. They was loving on us. They was doing us. The master was out here getting butt broken and all kind of things and stuff. And I was out here with the men and the women and carrying on all kind of things. But we abominations.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Come on, preach.
Okay. Hold on. See, hold on. Darius is calling. Hold on.
Okay.
Live.
Tell Darius, come on over. Come on. Come on in the room. Yes, honey. Thank you so much, Gemini and everyone. Thank y'all for dropping down. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay.
So that's where I am with it. And I feel like with all of that, it always stems, and I don't want to say it stems from racism, but it always stems from some white person telling us what we should and should not do. So then we get in our head, well, we got to do, you shouldn't do this. And I'm like, well, why you say we should? Well, Master said we shouldn't do this. And I'm like, listen.
I need you to hit that organ, that little thing that you got, because you're preaching. Come on.
I'm gonna see if you can hear it on this thing. Hold on, let me see something.
Okay, sure.
Let's see if you can
That's
hear.
where we need that organ to go. Yes, honey.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
All right. But I honestly feel like we get to a point where we say things because some white person told us. I get to listening sometime to a lot of these old black and white videos where these white people used to say how they felt about the civil rights movement. Mm-hmm. And they be like, well, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think the white, I think these niggers got enough rights. I think they got enough right. I think they got enough going on. I think they just need to just chill out. They got enough rights.
Even now they trying to bring it to where white men can say that they was discriminated against and get some money.
Do you know that bull crap they talking about? They feeling discriminated because they don't get a chance to go to a HBCU.
Okay. Okay. I just,
HBCU is for us, nigga. What are you talking about?
right.
But you know what's so crazy? They want to be
Us.
They want to be us so bad. But see, this is the whole effed up part about it. When you go back and really do, now I want all y'all peoples to really think about this.
Come on.
You go back and do your history. America, outside of us colored peoples, America, France, Germany, Russia, Paris, all them places and things, they sent their worst over here.
That's right. They emptied their jails and stuff. Yep.
They sent their worst over here.
Sure did.
This is what they sent their worst. It was a picture. I saw it somewhere. They sent their worst over here. And it was like, send us your and it was a picture of rats, all kind of things. And it was like a Pied Piper. They're rejects, yes. And they sent them over here. And it was like some dude playing the Pied Piper, and they sent him over here to America. And so you got all these little crazy people all over here, and they talk about, you don't belong over here. Go back to your country. Yeah, you mean go back to your country? Go back to your motherfucking country.
Facts. And when y'all came here, we were here. Not all of us came from Africa. Come on now. When y'all came here, it was Christopher Columbus wrote in his journals that it was dark black people that was already on the continent when they arrived. We know that.
Christopher Columbus didn't discover this.
Absolutely.
Christopher Columbus didn't discover nothing. Then now you got Duty Booty Trump talking about the Gulf of America. No. When does he get up out of office? Change that stuff back to what it was. I am so sick of this self-entitled cracker.
The orange guy, yeah.
I am so sick of this man. This man has got in office and done the absolute most.
Right.
He has got in office and just destroyed so much. Our educational system is trash. He is trying to put, I sat there and I was listening to, was it Kash Patel, the dude who is the director of the FBI?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're sitting here basically blatantly lying.
Yep.
About the files, for the Epstein files for Donald Trump. Like, and you're talking about, what? Why are we talking about the files? You were the ones who wanted to talk about the files.
Right. And my thing was, like I told everybody, don't start jumping on Jay-Z if you ain't going to do nothing with your president, because he's mentioned over 5,000 times in the files. Okay? Ooh. Jay-Z.
Oh.
Even if we know what we know, if y'all ain't going to do nothing about the orange guy, leave Jay-Z alone. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just how you gonna get on one but not the other. Can you?
Yeah, and listen, you gonna sit out here. Listen, don't talk about Jay-Z and want to put Jay-Z in jail, but you don't want to put Trump in jail.
There you go. That's my point.
I don't want to hear about no R. Kelly's.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about no P. Diddy's. I don't want to hear about nobody. If you not gonna put Donald Duck Trump in Moulton jail, I don't want to hear about now black man.
Oh, Donald Duck. Okay.
I don't want to hear about that shitty man. I don't want to hear about nobody else if y'all not gonna take care of that man that's up there in that White House.
Okay. Come on. That's how I feel. Look, I want to show you something. I don't know if you saw this, but I really couldn't wait to get your opinion on what this right here. Hold on. Here we go.
Let me see.
Hold on. Is it coming up? Come on.
Girl, wait. Tarsha Cobbs Leonard Shocks fans raises $515,000 performance income for Ice Sparks. Healthy debate on social media. Can you explain this to me, please?
I don't know. So I said, I can't wait to bring this up for Jabs. She said in something that I read with this that our borders need to be protected. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it all the way up. Okay, I had the picture. Let me see. Okay, yep, there it is right there. Hold on. So we'll see. Now, y'all, I'm just telling y'all what somebody sent. Hold on. Let me share. Let me share again. Because we got the wordings now. We got the wordings. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right.
I got some. I put it in the file. I want you to put it up on the screen.
Okay. Hold on. Let me refresh. Hold on.
Wait. Tasha Cobbs has reportedly donated her entire earnings from yesterday's performance to ICE. Man, fuck her. Fuck her.
Okay.
Hey, you take off the motherfucking screen. Fuck her. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Are
man.
you serious?
Okay. I was just,
Okay. First of all, before we even move on,
Okay.
Tasha, do you have that much money?
Okay.
Like, people are out here getting killed by ICE. Girl, borders? Like, oh my God. These folks, oh, Jesus Christ.
And Trump honored your girl, CC.
Fuck her too. Oh,
I don't
God.
like her. I've never liked her. Okay, so you want me to go ahead and get it now?
I love CC. I love CC. But I don't understand what it is with these. What is the word I want to call them? This Christian church liberal, I don't know what you want to call them. These church people that want to act like they're just pro Jesus and anything
Because
that
Tiffany Montgomery said that Trump is God's man, and that's how they do. They said that's why they supporting him is because that's. So there was his name, Lovey, whatever his name is. Supposedly, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, you want me to bring up what you shared?
you're going to put it up.
Diddy and Kelly, who are being stars in front of the world, they may have their details and whatever the news or whatever may reveal. They're my brothers.
What are some things that you continue to want to unlearn for yourself and things that you may want others to unlearn as well?
How to remember the bad. I unlearn how to remember what I have considered to be bad, especially about myself, and to correct it under the light of God to see how He feels about that. And then hopefully people will learn how to forgive fast. What has really put me there, and if I can just be transparent, in the world of music, while they're being stars, people like Diddy and Kelly, who are being stars in front of the world, they may have their details and whatever the news or whatever may reveal. They're my brothers before all of that happens. And I don't know how to detach from my love for them and waiting for a better day. I don't wish to see any punishment continue, especially when a person has already, dealt with the repercussions thereof. I'm not the law. I'm just saying that I want people to unlearn how to remember a bad thing over and over and over again. To remember that when they have committed what has been considered bad, maybe they call it bad or somebody else did, they realize that they're better than that. And I just want the world to remember that people are remembering their bad to live out of it. Who wants to stay in that place all the time? But I've learned how to just kind of embrace it all in one big swing and not judge how people judge me. I have a new saying, and hopefully others will kind of coin it a bit. It's, don't bother hating me because I already love you.
What?
Oh, yeah. Okay. But that wig I ain't gonna say it's a wig, but baby,
A half wig.
yeah, she's Ken Burrell, can't you tell?
Kim Burrell, can't you tell? Okay.
Oh my God, let's remove her, shall we? Okay.
all of these church people, it's like they have word salad and they're just saying in and everything. And I'm just like, y'all want to and you see how they want to accept all of this stuff,
Yep.
but y'all want to jump on the homosexuals.
Come on.
Y'all want to beat up on the homosexuals, but y'all want to accept the pedophiles.
See what you said. Come on now. Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to forget. Oh, let's forget about that. Oh, I don't know what they've done. Whatever it's in the media. Whatever it is. Whatever. R. Kelly was pissing on children. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
And Morel, can't you tell? Oh my God.
No. Oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh,
P. Diddy was beating the shit out of Cassie. Like, Kim Burrell, can't you tell? Like, that's on the video. Like, we saw those things. Like, we saw that. Like, that's not something that we can just, let's just forget about it. Let's just love on them. Yeah. One big, yeah. Love. I'm telling you, like, if this is Jesus, this is what I'm telling you. If this is the love of God, if this is Jesus, I don't want it. This is why I can't do church. I cannot do church, because if this is it, y'all, listen here. Y'all can miss me with all of it, because y'all can have all that word play, word salad, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you the things that I have reported on and talked about and all of that stuff, and these people can give everybody a pass and all of it.
I think the one thing that I heard lately that you did that kind of, it gave me pause for cause, and that's a nice way of saying it, was when you talked about the man that served under Todd Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I kind of looked up to Todd Hall a little bit, but he has changed from the Todd Hall that came on the scene to like now. It's like he's totally different now. He's not the same.
Todd Hall, listen, Todd Hall wants to skip
Go ahead.
Todd Hall want to skippity doo dah day, and he want to say the Lord said it. You want to make you a millionaire in the next 90 seconds. Okay. You better get that $10,000 down here right now.
I got $10,000 to give you. I'm close to a millionaire if I'm not one. So I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Sir, if I got $10,000 to give you, you best believe that I got some coins in my pocket.
Okay.
That I can sit up here and I can play around with. I can be like, oh, okay. I must gonna be a multi. Here go 10,000. Boom. I ain't hurting. Like, what are we doing? Like, really? Like what? Nobody in this day and time has that type of coin to be sitting out here playing around with.
Right.
I know I ain't got no money like that.
Right. And for the fact, and I got mad. I did a live talking about pastors still trying to live off the congregation. Them days is over. You either get a job, go on SSI, something. I don't know what to tell you. But when I learned what tithing really was, baby, didn't it open up my eyes?
Let me tell you something. I was telling somebody the other day, I don't care if you can be making 100,000, you could be making $200,000. That's no money. That's no, 300,000. That's no money. Do you know how much that is a month?
Okay.
Like, by the time you get through taking out taxes, that's no money. That's no money. Like you got rent, you got car, you got gas, you got food, you
Right.
got you
Right.
you ain't got nothing going on. Like I used to think because I wanted to go to California. I'm taking my little pitch off. I wanted to move to California. I was gonna be making $130 some thousand a year.
Okay.
And calculation that a month, that's about a couple $1,000 a month. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Right.
Rent nowadays. I was looking at these houses. Rent is $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month.
Right.
That's high. That's high.
Yeah, real high.
And people out here talking about like, man, okay. All right.
Mm-mm. Let me ask you this. Couple more questions and then we out of here. Let me see. Let's not even talk. He's talking about rent. Yep, rent. Okay, let me ask you this. If money was no object, okay, if you had nothing to stop you, what would Jives be doing? What would Jives look like right now?
If rent was no option,
If money, like if the sky was the limit, if somebody came and gave you a blank check and said, okay, here.
ya no cosita. Oh no, Saya. Glory to God. If money was it, baby, somebody wrote me a blank check. Just gave me a blank check.
Yeah.
First of all, I would write me a nasty little piece of change. Nasty little piece of change. But Creole, I promise you, I would be in a place where I would be quiet with my wealth.
See, come on.
I would be quiet with my wealth.
Because, honey, even your friends will try to kill you. Go ahead.
Because what I've learned, especially this little camera so y'all can see me when I say this. Rich people, and I'm talking about for real, rich people are quiet.
Yeah.
Wealthy people are quiet. It's these people that's out here that's got to tell you they rich. They got to show you they rich. They got to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All of this. You don't know how to you don't know how to maintain.
Right, Captain. There you go.
Wealth whisper. Yes, baby. Listen here. I don't care if I'm a billionaire. You ain't gonna know it. Now, mind you, I ain't got no money right now. Praise God. I mean, I'm being serious.
Right.
I'm not claiming that I'm broke. I mean, right. I really ain't got no money. But if I was a billionaire,
mm-hmm.
I don't care if I had a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, all of these things. I'm not trying to have things so I can ride around so you can see me. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care if I was able to go buy a $6 million house. That doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, wealth, you should be quiet with your wealth.
There you go.
Because I don't want to be on nobody's radar. Hey, did you see that mess with Glorilla?
Yeah, her sister. Yeah. That's what happens.
First of all, I know Glorilla. Well, I don't know Glorilla, but I know. So, okay, let me tell you how this 6 degrees of separation. Her cousin is my baby's my baby mama.
Okay.
Right. So her son is my godson.
Okay.
And that's my son. That's my baby mama. So that's her cousin. And so I saw that this yesterday and this morning, and I was like, and so I put a little thing in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I sent it to her. I said, Vet, I said, what is going on? She said, child, I don't know what's going on with Victoria. I said, well, this is what I said. And we was just going back and forth talking. And I was like, I said, now this is horrible.
Yeah.
But this is Memphis people.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
This is now, outside of Florida.
Yeah.
I'm from Tennessee.
Okay.
Like born West Memphis.
Okay, yeah.
But like what freshmen say? On the playgrounds where I spend most of my days.
Yeah.
So I was born West Memphis, but I was raised a big majority
in Florida.
Like Florida is where I spent over 20 years. So
okay.
You spend over 20 years somewhere, baby.
Florida
I'm from
yeah.
From Florida, you know. Florida. Okay, I'm a Florida nigga. When I tell you that's Memphis all day, and I just sat back and I watched that. But whether you from Florida or whether you from Tennessee, that's how people are. People feel like once you get a little piece of change in your pocket, you're supposed to take care of them.
Right.
And I beg to differ. I was going to do a show about that today.
Yeah.
I may do it tomorrow. But I beg to differ because
it's not your responsibility.
That's her money.
Right. Yep.
She worked hard for that.
Now, mama or daddy, most people do. But sister, brother, cousin, and all that, I ain't got no responsibility to you.
Now, Creole, let me tell you this. If my mama is working for FedEx, my daddy working for FedEx, and my daddy got 3 more years. Now, my dad he got a couple more years and he gonna be retiring. My dad is gonna stay on that job. Now, I'm telling you, my dad is a hard-working black man.
Yeah.
My dad is gonna tell you, nigga, I got a couple more years. I'm gonna retire.
Let me get my retirement. Right. Absolutely.
I'm gonna get my 401k.
Yep.
And you can do whatever you want to do for me. I don't care. But I'm finna get my 401k pension and all of that stuff like that. But that's gonna be that. They're not finna mess up their retirement.
Right.
And that's just, I'm like, the mama worked for FedEx, the daddy worked for another company and stuff like that. Some of these people, they've been on these companies so long, they don't want, they finna mess up their retirement.
Right.
But it's these young kids that feel like when you get a little piece of change, you're supposed to do. I'm like, Glorilla, she rapped and got an opportunity to do something, and she got up out of there.
Yeah.
Now she living in Toronto. What you want? She got 10 siblings. You expect her to take care of all y'all niggas? Are you for real?
Yeah.
No.
Not gonna tell all my secrets. I don't care what you tell. And it ain't gonna do nobody help my sales go up. Go and tell all my secrets. That's exactly how I would do it, because she said, I'll tell everything. Well, tell it.
Tell it all, baby. Tell it all, baby.
And when it's all said and done, you still not gonna get nothing from me.
Baby, tell it all, because first of all, this is my money.
Right.
I worked to get here. You think I'm supposed to take care of y'all? And it's like at some point, to me, I would just stop talking. If I was Glow, I would just stop talking, because it's like, honestly, I love my siblings, but I don't owe y'all nothing. I don't. If anything, here's the thing, and I don't even want to sound negative when I say this.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go check my food real quick. Go ahead.
Gotcha. Real talk. I come around. I do. I believe that Glorilla, do for her family. I believe she probably, do a little here, do a little there. But that type of stuff is scary. That type of stuff is real scary, because that type of stuff, now I got to look over my back with my own people. You get what I'm saying? You said seldom rap and hip hop is a CIA operation to divide and conquer. Yeah, that's you absolutely right. I remember hearing about that too. I feel like with that type of stuff, you have to look over your shoulder You said it was the entire. Yeah, it was in. Yeah, Jessica. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you gotta look over your shoulder with your own family member. Just
You do.
they be trying to do something to you. Like, babe, what you gonna off me because you want some money?
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That is crazy. Like, y'all want a house, y'all want a car. Like, man, y'all gonna be in jail. Like, Glorilla is out here rapping and touring. She's working. And you know, it takes me back to Selena. Selena was out here doing all of this stuff, and
Yeah.
her friend killed her.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That is crazy, man.
It is. It is. Because people feel like you owe them. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. You know, like I got 3 cousins right now. One of them more popular than the other 3 the other 2 I'm about to say. They are big time producers with movies on Tubi. And when I tell you, you know, people hear Tubi and go, oh, no, these are real good movies on Tubi, okay? One of them got 21 movies on Tubi. The state and the news just honored him. And they just did a thing because he just came out with a new movie last week. And so they had him like his big old thing. And then 2 of them got like 15 to 10 movies on Tubi. And so now that their coins and all this is coming in and they get notoriety, what I look like saying, hey, we can. You know, if you don't pay my mortgage or whatever, I'm going to put some stuff out here about you. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
They don't owe me nothing. I ain't did these business deals. I ain't did no negotiation for that. It's just weird, all the entitlement.
You know, yeah. I'm gonna just leave it like that. people feel like they see you doing something and they feel like you're entitled to help them.
Right.
I'll say it like this. Out of everything that I've done on social media, people feel like just my association with you, you should help me do XYZ. You should help me get to XYZ.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely crazy.
Right.
I don't feel that I have even gotten to where I'm supposed to even be, but I have helped a lot of people along the way. But I'm not going to sit out here and act and pitch a fit because people go different places. I'm not going to do that.
That's weird. I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's weird. Let me ask you these last 2 questions real quick. Okay, so I'm a widow. Okay, I lost my wonderful king in 2021, complications of COVID. And so I am just now, as of around December of last year, you know, ready to just start dating again.
Domingo, yeah.
And it's so different now because me and him almost did 30 years. Okay, we was almost married 30 years.
It's a different world out here.
I know, right? So my question to you is, the first question is, how can I say this? Give me some things to look for in down low men. You know, because you know, because you know, like, girl, be careful of this, and some more of us single women out here, like, y'all need to be careful of this. You know, I got kids, all my kids are grown. I got sons too, but my kids don't play about me, and I don't play about myself. But I won't say that I know this type of dating world because I don't. Okay, I'm just really being honest with you. And then 2, do you have anybody, a significant other? What is Jazz? What does his mate look like?
Oh, make sure I'm in the right key. Am I in the right key? Oh, okay. Let me see. Am I in the right? All right, there we go. I feel like when it comes down to Right, Joe Cha.
Come on, keep it real.
It's when it comes down to down low men, it could be anything.
Okay.
It could honestly be anything. I think what you're basically dealing with now, in this day and time, is men are wanting to be very exploratory.
That's what TS said. Yeah.
Yeah, men are wanting to, and I didn't even know she had said that, but men are wanting to be exploratory. And I think I think men should be able to explore, but men should be able to be honest too.
Yeah.
Okay. Women have been able to explore and do all type of things, but I think both sides should be able to be honest. What you like, what you don't like, what you do, what you don't do. But when it comes down to dating, hear me, Saints.
Come on.
Hello. Hear me, Saints. I need y'all to hear. When it comes down to dating, hello,
Come
somebody.
on.
When it comes down to dating, if you're going to be dating somebody, there are two options. If I'm going to be dating you and you alone, then my eyes and my body need to be for you and you alone.
Facts.
All right. Now, the other option is if we're going to be having an open relationship, then there needs to be a conversation with you to say, hey, we have an open relationship. That means that I'm going to be dating you, but I'm also going to be dating other people too. Okay. So with that being said, that means I need to be using protection anyways with you and okay. But I think that with what we're seeing, especially online, because I don't know what y'all watch and everything, but it's like, baby, some of these men, y'all be doing some of this freak nasty stuff, and I don't know if because men have not been able to
express themselves sexually,
that they are just like going crazy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like y'all gotta get, it's like once y'all get that little thing and y'all little booty tingling one time, y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta get it in the front, y'all gotta get it in the back. Can you get it over here? Can you get it over there? I need y'all to slow down. I don't need y'all to get so much that y'all end up catching something.
Okay.
I need y'all to explore your sexualness, but explore healthy. Okay? Some of y'all out here lying, talking about raw is law. The devil is a lie.
Okay. Oh my God.
Baby, the devil is a lie, baby. Listen, I'm going to live and not die.
Okay.
And
Oh.
But what you're saying, because it goes for the women too.
Yeah.
You should be able to explore what you like, because at some point, whatever you choose, is you or is you ain't dating. So, whatever you choosing is if the person is willing to date you, because again, you're looking for a man, correct?
Absolutely.
Hey, Creole is looking for a man.
Okay.
And this I want y'all to understand. Creole is looking for a man. So if you are a man looking at Creole, She wants you to be a man looking at her. She wants you to be a man looking at her, not looking at Johnny.
Okay.
Mike looking at Ricky. Okay. She don't even want you looking at Rochelle.
Okay. Come on
She
now.
wants you looking at her.
Okay, so let me tell you what happened. It's a guy that, he's younger than me though. He's younger, and I was
That's
already
too
having
bad.
calls because I don't like that, But anyway, he said, you can ask me anything you want to ask me. Okay, so I'm an open book, straight up, no chaser. Okay, so I asked him, has he ever desired to be with a man? Has he ever been with a man?
Mm-hmm.
And he said it offended him. But he answered it, but he said that offended him. And I'm like, why? Why would that offend you if it wasn't an issue? So, I'm just direct, like I ain't gonna don't be hiding, Jack. Don't be hiding. But no, so JB, the one that's in the chat, Mr. JB, he always tell me I'm wrong. It's like my little brother. He's like, don't be asking no man that. I'm like, why not? He said, not straight out. No, we ain't got time to waste.
We ain't got time to wait, baby. We're gonna ask some questions.
Okay, I need questions. So yeah.
So what he say? What he say?
He said no, he hasn't. No, he isn't. He said, but he was just taken back by my question. It kind of offended him. And I'm like, it shouldn't offend you if you ain't never,
He shouldn't be offended.
Okay, that's what I said. Come on. So, that's all I'm saying. That's why I said I wanted to know what your opinion was when it came to stuff like that. For all of us single women, because one thing I tell everybody, let me tell you something. I was treated like the queen I thought I was. My husband did a great job. And he told me, if I go before you, make sure you make them work for you like I did. Right. And so, I'm not desperate, thirsty, or ugly. So I don't have to just, have anybody. Like I said, I was with this man almost 30 years, one peen. So, and now since 2021, I ain't had no peen. You feel me? Yeah. So, yeah, I ain't desperate, but in order to be in my face, I don't like liars. And if you want a peen, you want what I want. So I don't have no use for you. So only thing we can do is be friends. We can go get our nails done together and things like that, but we can never be together. Come on now. And JB be like, he said, I'm too tough. He said, that's hard. But that's just me. It's like, I don't have time to be playing these games. Too many people lie about stuff like that. So.
Well, see, here's the thing. So I feel like if you ask somebody that question, they shouldn't get offended because look at where we're at.
Right. Come on.
I mean, like, look, these men nowadays, baby, you turn on Facebook, every man that you see got their ass cheeks out.
That's true. Oh my goodness.
Like every time I turn around, you got men playing with each other's booties. Like what's going on? I'm like, Kaya now, like, girl, what's going on? Like, what? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all, that's my homie. Like, no.
Like, homies don't play that. Okay.
That part. And, and I'm just like, okay, all right. Okay. So, then again, it's like, I'm from church. I'm from the church world.
Me too. Yeah.
And so I see things and I'm just like, y'all, this stuff in the church world, it's a little different too, and so the church men are a little different too, So at the end of the day, I tell any woman that asks me anything like you're asking, and that is this: find you a man that loves you for real.
There you go.
Like ain't no hidden stuff. Ain't no, you gotta guess. Ain't no none of that. When I was dating a girl,
come on.
You just gonna say that. When I was dating a girl, I actually loved her for real.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't no, I'm looking over here. No, I loved her for real.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Like, baby, listen here. I want to set aside all the niggas. I want to set aside the niggas.
Okay.
Because I loved her.
Okay.
And that's who I wanted to be with. But when she played with my heart, I was like, fuck you.
Like I put aside all my ninjas.
I put aside all my knuckles for you. And so it was what it was. But find you somebody who is for real for you. And what social media has done, social media has allowed people to play.
Yeah.
And we want to inbox and flirt and all this other stuff. Listen, like I miss when people could just, let's be serious about this thing and all of that. Like all of this extra stuff. Like ain't nobody got time for all of that.
Right.
Like life is too short, and baby diseases baby diseases is like a bullet.
Okay.
It ain't got no name.
Now.
And so Creole is looking for a man. She wants somebody who wants her, who want to love her, who want to be with her, all of that stuff, anything like that, and that's that. And she has a right to feel like that.
Yeah.
What Connie said, they play too damn much. Absolutely, baby. They play too damn much.
Okay.
Nobody got time to be playing.
No, and plus I'm 55, honey. What? Yeah, that's how old I am. I'm 55.
55, baby. I'm 42. I'll be 42 this year.
Okay.
What we look like playing?
Right.
Because I'll tell you what I can play with myself. Hello. That's what I can play with. Let me stop being nasty. I'm just being honest, though.
Yeah, honesty. So,
because I can play with myself. I don't want to play with you. I'll play with me. I ain't got time to sit out here and be out here all in my emotions and all this back and forward. You love me? No. Why you do this? Why you run? I be seeing videos, folks be running behind folks, fighting folks. No, baby, listen here. Baby, block you real quick.
Okay.
Block you real quick.
Yeah, I don't have time. Plus, I'm a grandmama. I got 8 grandkids.
See that? No. She ain't got time. She ain't got time. Baby, I don't want to see Creole out here fighting somebody on the internet. Talking about, I can't believe you, nigga. No.
Nah, I'm a wife all the way, true and true. And let me see, who is it? Social media has allowed people, to lie about their lives and what they really are. I know that's right. That's true, Catherine. People get on her and lie all day long, and then they truth get exposed, and then they don't know how to act.
Let me tell you something. These Birkin bags.
Yeah.
I went and I had bought me one of them little bags, and I bought one of the really big ones.
Okay.
And because I always wanted one, right? People be out here flossing like they just got money like that. And see, me personally, I don't care about stuff like that. I just be liking nice things.
Yeah.
People be out here flossing like they got money. And they be out here buying sugar honey iced tea off these sites just to look like they got it. Y'all be out here buying stuff to look like you got it. Y'all, I mean, and I was looking at this one YouTube video. There are sites where you can go to take pictures to look like you are in a rich hotel, or you own this house, or you got this car, and you pay a certain amount to take a picture a certain place. Who got time to do all that?
I know that's right. And especially to impress some people. Come on. No. I'm
going to tell you, when I worked my ass off to get to 100,000 subscribers.
I believe it. I
When I
believe.
got to 100,000 subscribers, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Now, I mean, I want to get to 1 million, but I'm telling you, man, the price,
Yeah.
the price of fame.
Yep.
I don't think people really understand that. The price of fame is a mother, and I mean that.
Yep.
Numbers, there's a price with these numbers, y'all. Like y'all be wanting to get, oh, I want to get 10,000. Oh, I want to get 100,000. Oh, I want to get 1 million. Baby, it's something that you got to do. You got to work your off. And I mean, it
my
off.
my goal, I said, and I was telling another person that support me, I said my goal, if I can just get a $500 check a month, I'll be good. Seriously, like I don't want, I don't want all of that. And but I'm here, like I tell everybody, I'm gonna be here if it's one or none, because it's my channel. You know what I'm saying? If I got something to say, I'm coming. Eventually people see it, and my tribe will find me when they find me. I've never been one. And plus, when you've ministered and when you a preacher, numbers don't mean nothing to you. Because sometimes you show up at a church as a guest speaker, it might be 20 people in them seats, and you still got to deliver the word. So numbers, I've been over numbers a long time ago, but it's a whole lot of people that feel like, if they don't have a certain amount of people, then it means that they not this. It don't mean nothing. It just means people ain't found me yet. I say I'm the best kept secret. I support a lot of people, and I never ask people to just keep throwing me out there, throwing me out there, and throwing me out there. I always tell people that I support, if you can just mention I got a channel, I do my own work. If you like what I do over here, just tell somebody, it's a channel where she talk about herbs. She break down where we are in the Bible, like this, and this. It's cool. Just relax. That's all I ask people to do. I got me. But sometimes I've dealt with people who feel like they want your blood. It's not enough that you support them.
Mhm.
They want your blood. They don't want you to go to other places because it's a jealousy thing. They won't tell nobody about your channel, but they'll tell people about other people's channel. And I've dealt with all of that, and I didn't even, at the time when I dealt with that, I didn't even have 1,000 subs. So I already know what you're talking about is really, really true. It's just true.
So this is the thing, and maybe one day I'm gonna talk about it.
Okay.
Um, that maybe one day I'm gonna talk about it. I have over 100,000 subscribers,
Right.
and you wouldn't believe just in the amount of work that I do, just in the lives, the content that I put out, just in what I make.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Now, she said, "Oh wow." I ain't even said what I make, but it's like, I mean, just in the thumbnails that I have to create, trying to make my content as relevant as possible, trying to be as me, trying to do things, and baby, just trying to, and sometimes not even putting out enough content.
Okay.
And still not doing enough.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And then some months are better than the others.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, it's always something. Some months are better than the other ones. And then, like, honey, there's always a catch to it. There's always a trick to the game. There's always something that you got to do or that you can do to boost yourself and all of this other stuff like that. And, sometimes you can get into these little groups and things and stuff like that. And it's always something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Catherine said, I've been following Jives for about, Miss Catherine been following me for a good minute. And Miss Catherine, no, I ain't changed.
No, and I used to, like I said, I started following you when I was Coco 929. When I was Coco 929 is when I back in, like you said, the hood evangelist. I was back that far with you for a while. Mm-hmm.
That was back in 2016.
Okay.
I think that was back in 2016. There go my sister Miko.
Miko, hey love. Yeah, I've been seeing Miko. I remember the story of what's that, Juanita? When you first started doing Juanita Bynum because of something that had happened and all of that and stuff. I remember that. Uh, what else? It was something else I said I was not going to forget when I talked to you. But it takes you way back. It takes me way back with you. And I was like, dang, it's big. All these years these years are flying. Do you hear me?
Listen, I remember Johnson way back. The closet days, that was when I came back to Florida. You said what happened to Hood Evangelist? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's still around.
Is she?
Yeah, she's still. I seen her. She did a few videos. I think on Facebook. I think, but sometimes YouTube. Listen, social media. A lot. Some people have fell off. Do y'all remember Glozell? Was it Glozell?
I remember that name. I know what you're talking about. I remember that name.
The girl. She was eating the cinnamon. God, what? She had the afro.
Yeah, Lord,
Yeah, with the green. Yeah, with the green.
Okay.
She said they changed the algorithm on her, and she said she fell off.
Yep.
Yeah, with the green lipstick. Yeah, she said, and the thing is, you have to some kind of way stay up with it. You got to
Yep, she did a canonical. Yep. Uh-huh.
You got to stay up with it. It doesn't matter what it does. You got to stay with it. You got to, if the algorithm change, you got to change with it. You got to keep going. You got to, I remember this algorithm has changed so much. You got to stay up to beat. It doesn't matter what it does. You got to stay up to beat. Some days it's going to be good. Some days it's not. Some days you're going to be bad. Some days you're going to be good. You just got to stay up with it. But social media is real different. You just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep doing what you got to do no matter what. That's just what it is.
Right. Yeah, because they, even though, like I said, I wasn't big, I think the content I was talking about, they started shadow banning me, and everything. They started shadow banning me early. I was like, that. It was people saying, I'm subscribed to you, and I didn't even get a reminder that you was coming on until you went off and all this. I'm like, yep, that's about it.
Let me tell you, I have 100,000 subscribers, and I have some people that do not get a notification until the day after.
Shut up.
I'm dead serious. They do not get a notification until after I'm done. They do not get a notification until a day later. They do not get a notification until I'm done with my live. It's just like that. I don't know why. It is an absolutely hot mess. And the only way you can ever get rid of that is if you had a text subscription thing where you notify your people, and that's too expensive.
Right. Absolutely.
You never got time to be spending all that money to do all that. Shoot.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Not at all. Let me see what he's saying. I get notification 12 to 24 hours later. That's why I never see shorts post on time. Yeah.
There you go. I'm telling you, 12 to 24 hours later.
That's crazy.
And you know that James Charles, he has 16 million subscribers. Miko says she don't even get notifications.
Shut up.
Don't even, like, she just texted me and I said, sister, I'm live. She said, I didn't even know you was live.
Wow.
So it's like, it's just weird.
It is.
Well, she didn't know I was live because I was over here on yours. So I texted her and I told her I was live over here.
Yeah.
But I mean, she said, I'm super subscribed.
Thank you, Miko, for coming over too. I appreciate it. So let me ask you this, Jives, before we get out of here. What is it that you have coming up that you want the people to know about, or you have any last remarks you want to? Because I've enjoyed this, and I could sit and talk to you all night. But
Listen.
is it anything that you would like us to know, and any last remarks?
Well, I'll say this. I am what do I want to say? I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love that you all have shown towards me all of this time. You all have followed me all of these years, and I thank you all for that. For knowing who I am as a person and knowing my truth, and what I do say is not a lie.
Right.
Thank you all for watching all of my content, knowing my facts, my proof, and my receipts, knowing my content and everything that I do post, and that I don't have to get out here and windmill for anything because my facts is just my facts. Hello, somebody. Praise
Come
God.
on now.
Jesus, go glory to God.
Yes. Come on now. Was that it? Hello? He's on mute. Jabs, you on mute if
Can
you
you hear
said.
me?
Now we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Can you hear us?
Oh shoot. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. No. My mic went out, Jesus.
Your
Oh
mic
Lord.
sounds
Wait a
nice.
minute.
What?
Oh hell no. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Miko, can you check
Damn it.
him? And I mean, text him if you got this. I know you do, and
I
let
can't
him
even
know we
hear
can hear
that.
him, but he can't hear us.
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I can't hear shit. Damn. Creole, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear a motherfucking thing. I'm trying to hear. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
What is going on with the bug? You know what? This I just the devil is alive.
Yes, he is a big one.
You know what? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
Okay. Yeah, we waiting on him to
I
get back.
hate this.
We waiting on him. I know how it is when your mic go out and stuff. You be ready to say something. Sissy. Yeah, I have appreciated everyone who supported me tonight and came over. Honey, this has been great. Okay, this has been wonderful. This has been in the making. Okay, so appreciate this. Hopefully he come back. He just dropped, so I know he's trying to get his sound together so he can come back. Okay, and everything. Okay. I hope Nisi is. I hope she get better, baby. Thank you for your support always, Mix. I appreciate you. I do. All of y'all I appreciate. Okay, okay. Thank you, Miko. Yeah, so his name is King, the official King Jives, y'all. He has 3 different channels. You can catch him on any channel. I love being over there. And everything. Like I said, I've been, kind of following him. Let me see if he needs me to drop this again in here. Hold on. I'm gonna drop it in here so he can get it. It's one thing for people to report on church things or people, period, and then they be lying. But it's another thing for them to report on stuff and have receipts, okay, and be telling the truth. Thank you, Miko. Thank you, love. So yeah, you know, like I said, I love the fact that he always has receipts and everything, and you know, he be telling the truth. People be pissed at him for telling the truth, but hey, it is what it is. And I can roll with you as long as you tell the truth. I don't care if it's you know, if it's upsetting. As long as you tell the truth, hey, let's roll. Let's roll. You know, and everything. So we're gonna give them a couple of more minutes and everything. And again, like I said, I appreciate everybody who came over here just to show me some love, you know, and listen and everything. Very mad, right? You know, let me see. You're welcome, no pressure. Thank you for coming over, love. For real, I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your question too. I hope I answered it and everything. Yeah, I don't have no airs to put on for nobody. What you see is what you get. Okay, some days is better than others. Like King Jives just said, some days is better than others. Okay, you know. Here he is. Here he is, right here. Let's go. Hey, boo, you back?
Okay, I'm sorry. My
Okay.
microphone and stuff got to acting crazy. My apologies. I'm
You are
sorry.
fine. You are fine. I was giving you the last words, the last remarks, love.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think I'm supposed to be doing something with William I think about a week or so. And
Okay.
then just you know, I'm just trying to just take it easy, just trying to do some other shows and stuff like that. And you know, just whatever content is coming out and just trying to see where things go from there and just that's it, you know. I'm trying to see. I am getting tired of this church stuff though. I'm getting tired of it. I tell you
Okay.
that. I'm getting tired because it's like you know, as a content creator in the church, I would say I want better.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not gonna get better.
Right. But you know what? With you, I will say this. You may be the only truth that some people get when it comes to that, you
Yeah.
know? So I would say whatever else you're gonna do, do it. But just know that there is something on you for this particular situations that's going on with the church. God has graced you, believe it or not, for that. And you know, just it's a heavy crown. It is a heavy crown, but the way that you do it is why people tune into you. It's because it's not malicious. Like, you know, you may not like the person, and I've seen you say, I might not like them, but you know, and see, people can deal with somebody like that. I don't like people who just because you don't like a person, you try to turn them down. That's not what this is about. And so just know that that is a part of your ministry. It just is. You know, you may not like it, but you're graced for it. You know,
I you know, I feel like Jonah.
come
Lord.
on.
I feel like Jonah. God, why, Lord? Why?
Okay.
Why you got a similar? I just don't want, Lord, don't keep me in the mouth of the whale, Lord.
I
Lord,
know that's right.
what you want to do, Lord? What's up? Ah,
See, yeah.
wherever you want to send me. Well, no, don't let me say that, Lord. Don't let me say that. Because you might
You
send me
know,
somewhere else, Lord. You might send me somewhere else. Let me just not say
okay.
it.
But yeah, if Jives will have me up, I'd be glad to come on his panel one day. I sure will.
Always. I'm telling you, this actually this is I think you have you been on my show before?
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well, listen, we gonna make sure. We
Okay.
gonna make sure. Hold on one second. Wait. We gonna make sure that Creole come up on the show. And
Yes.
when I drop the link, she gonna be up there on the show.
Okay. I receive. I sure will. Now, I got a lot of things to talk about, huh, you?
Cause I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
something. It's a lot of things that will be discussed.
Thank you, Miko. I have been, boo. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things that will be discussed. And you know, honestly, it's good to have different feedback from different people, especially women.
Yeah.
Women make up a huge majority of the church. There are more women than there are men.
Yeah.
So it is a good it's good to have more feedback from women and everything like this. So I mean, listen here. This is why I like doing what I do.
Me too.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? People try to imitate what I do, often imitate it, never duplicate it.
Never duplicate
All right, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
it.
But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I appreciate it. I've helped a lot of people along the way, and I'm grateful that I have. And so that's that. I've endured a lot of trials and tribulations, unexpected situations.
Living here below. Come on now.
I've been hurt in the church.
Okay.
Attempting
to do God's work now.
But yeah, this is good. This is good. I appreciate this opportunity.
Thank you, the hood table.
And I'm grateful that you've opened up your doors. Praise God. You know,
I'm glad we did it.
I thank God for this. The doors of the church was open for me. And God, thank you.
You are crazy.
I appreciate thank you, saints, for just coming to hear me minister the word of God and stuff.
Yes. Come on. Hallelujah. Come on.
I appreciate y'all for even coming out to listen. I was supposed to do a show this morning. Y'all keep me lifted up in your prayers, okay? You know, the devil's busy.
Okay.
I do know God is exalted. You know, I do know that. Yeah, all is good, baby. I wish I could tell my story. Oh, I wish I could tell my story.
Look, next time we talk, we got to talk about Matthew Stevenson.
You know, he wanted to fight me.
Are you serious?
He wanted to fight me. He did.
Oh man.
This was years ago. See, he got mad. Okay, we gotta go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did y'all see y'all offers and stuff? Y'all seen y'all offering the Creole? The offer play going around. Did y'all see y'all offer play?
Because when you said God is exhausted, it made me think of him. The devil is defeated. Come on.
You know what? In these years that I have been doing all of this, I have seen a lot of preachers come up, and I've seen a lot of preachers come down.
Mm-hmm.
And you said something earlier, and it's so true. I don't hate none of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate none. I've seen a lot of people come in humble.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people come in humble and get arrogant AF.
Right.
And Matthew is one of those people. They came in humble and they just got arrogant as hell. And you was like, damn, what is going on?
Yeah.
And clothes got tighter. Hair got weird. Baby, he just got little zesty and stuff. And what is going? And baby, the clicks got weird and all of this. And you just be like, you know what?
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, that's how we gonna say it. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. Bless. And I mean, honestly, it's like you never see you. This is the truth. You never see it with the women, but you always see it with the men. The men just be doing weird stuff, and you be like, "What?"
Like, yeah. Like,
and the women just be on the side chilling. You don't be knowing what they be doing, but the men just be doing the absolute most.
Right.
Like Mike Todd. You be like, now Uncle Mike.
My goodness.
Auntie Mike.
I just seen that movie with him in it today. Relationship Goals with Kelly Rowland and Method Man, and they used his book, and he was in the movie and everything with his wife. Yeah, I just watched that before I came on with you. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's on Prime, just in case y'all want to go look at it tonight. Anyway, I'm going to go eat. I appreciate you so much. This has been great, and I can't wait for you to go live so I can be in your chat acting the donkey.
Well, listen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to Creole Butterfly.
Thank you.
Dr. Creole Butterfly. Make sure y'all support her and show her some love around this piece.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, baby.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Love y'all so much, y'all.
From Kentucky to the world.
Coaches.
It's the city, not the scale.
Do your best.
Real butterfly. Spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royally season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, leave a queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her veins. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly. Turn